watching Quad Cities Live.
Today is Friday, March 14th, excuse me. You've probably heard a lot already about Pi Day, but it also happens to be National Solar Appreciation Day. So we're using this time to recognize the benefits of solar energy and the role it plays in sustainability. Joining me now is Jim Pullen, President and CEO of Eagle Point Solar. Jim, welcome back.
Thank you for having us again.
Yes, thank you so much for being here. Lots to talk about, and we're going to kind of cover some different topics than you spoke about last time, which is great. But let's start with just the fun stuff. So obviously this is something you're really passionate about. So why should we all be celebrating National Solar Day?
Well, I think one of the things that we don't talk about a lot internally, but there's certainly external conversations that go on about lessening our dependence on energy outside of the country, outside of the state. And I think when you invest and build a solar array at your home or business, that's really the epitome of taking control, because you are no longer dependent on really anybody. You're generating your own clean energy, and I think sometimes that message gets lost. So I think we should appreciate solar for the fact that it can contribute to help lessening our dependence on, again, outside of the country and outside of the state energy.
Absolutely, and for people that are really, sustainability minded, I mean, that's a big thing as well, that more and more people, I think, are educating themselves on it and caring about. So we are all noticing more and more solar panels going up everywhere. Now, do you primarily focus on residential areas, or are there other options as far as businesses are concerned and things like that?
Yes, so we've got about 4,000 customers today throughout Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin, and it's really a mixture. We work with residential projects with homeowners. We certainly work with business owners, businesses of all sizes.
Okay.
And one little niche I think that we don't always talk about is we've worked with nonprofits, specifically municipalities, cities, and counties who always have tight budgets and are looking for ways to save energy. We've got a number of clients in that market as well. And that's really a growing market. So we really cover the whole gamut from residential all the way through government.
And we're kind of seeing that on the screen right now. Obviously that wasn't a residential area, and it does make a lot of sense if you are using a lot of energy. If you have a sizable business or building, that can make a huge difference.
It can. Generally, energy costs are at the top of the list when you look at business expenses, operating expenses. So anything we can do to help control those certainly contributes to a business. And again, a lot of cities and counties and even schools are always looking for ways to save money, and we've helped a number of them.
Absolutely. Well, what should people do if they want a solar array to lower their energy costs, but they're really worried about being able to afford that initial switch?
Sure. There are a number of ways for us to install a solar array and not have an upfront cost. Residential, business. We've got a special program that we have used for nonprofits, for cities and counties. That tool is called a power purchase agreement. And it allows the city or the county, again, to build a solar array. There are no upfront costs. They don't have to worry about maintaining. All they really agreed to do is to buy energy that is generally cheaper than their utility rates. And as long as they continue to buy the energy over time, there comes a point in time in the future where they actually do own the solar array then. So it's a great tool. We use it very frequently, and again, lots of people want to have solar, whether I'm a homeowner or a county, but not everybody is sitting on a lot of dollars in the bank just to get started.
Absolutely. So it's just good to know that there are options. So when people contact you, I mean, there's potentially something out there that can help out. And you do run promotions throughout the year, some of them very fun. So you have a current promotion underway right now.
We do. So we are offering a $200 Amazon gift card for anybody that will really sit down and talk to us. We're going to ask them to give us copies of their electric bills and then sit down and run through a quick report that we put together for them. There's no obligation. If you go that far with us, we'll give you a $200 Amazon gift card. most people continue through the process from there, but at the end of the day, if it's not right from you at that point in time, you still get the gift card.
Wow, free money. Free money from Jim. Okay, very cool. Well, if you are a homeowner or a business owner who's interested in lowering the cost of your electricity, you can schedule an estimate by visiting eaglepointsolar.com and completing their free solar analysis form, which is what Jim was just talking about. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're glad to have you back.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, absolutely. Still to come.